Thanks so much for having me, Sean. And remember, this is a federal election case, but the federal prosecutors at the Southern District of New York who looked at it, they said it wasn't worthy of a charge. And then the Federal Election Commission, who also looked at this, did not believe that any crime had been committed, that any prosecution was necessary. So this is a novel legal theory where a local DA is trying to bring this case, and it really fell apart before our very eyes when Michael Cohen there was exposed not just being for a liar of yesteryear in times past, but even in this trial before this jury, lying about his communications and the substance of those communications as part of all this nonsense that they've tried to criminalize because they want to keep Trump off the campaign trail. So it's quite something. And, I don't know that your listeners can really appreciate how dank and dreary this place is. You think about New York being this grandiose place with all the atmospherics of the Big Apple. The reality is, I think this courtroom got frozen in time about 50 years ago and hasn't changed. And it's incredibly close proximity. And you get to see the smirk on this judge's face. He believed that this prosecution was his entry ticket into high society of New York, that he would be celebrated forever as the judge who got to put away Donald Trump. And he's desperately trying to preserve that despite all of the evidence cutting against the principal witness for the prosecution, Michael Cohen, a liar proven over and over again.
What did you make of the judge's meltdown yesterday as it relates to Costello? You trying to stare me down? I mean, if it wasn't so ridiculous, it's laughable. It does begin to make one wonder, what jury instructions are going to look like. And now I think the judge in this case is purposely trying to tip the scale back in favor of the prosecution because they got destroyed, and he knows damn well they got destroyed. It may be a lot of things, but you can't be that dumb.
It's an incredibly rare and powerful thing when someone's own lawyer stands up and says that person has been a liar. That was what was occurring with Michael Cohen's former lawyer, Bob Costello. And it seemed that really triggered the judge, that got the judge so enraged that he cleared the courtroom. Is indicative of someone displeased with the direction of this trial and how it seems to be going on the presentation of the evidence. And so I think you're right to be concerned about what these jury instructions look like. I would expect that a good amount of the summation from Todd Blanche will revisit all of the points he scored during the cross-examination of Michael Cohen. The dishonesty, the thievery, stealing from the Trump organization. This wasn't someone who was just lying to protect Donald Trump. This was someone at all material times was working for his own benefit, for his own financial benefit, to try to move into a societal and governmental class that he thought he deserved to be in. And it may have just been an intermeddler in this whole bizarre matter.